he gets it to go.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul.
Team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Miller surveying the floor. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Son. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Pass to Miller. Just 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Now, here's Dunn. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's the break. Pass to Kuzma. The kick out to Brown. Drives to the hoop. And then Brown with the dunk.
A supremely athletic player. Brown really stuck it to them there.
Here's Song. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here's Miller. Johnson the screen. And it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways. Now here's Giddey. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And it's Miller with the jam.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assist. That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Giddey. Miller outside. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And it's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
And it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And that's why this is such an important possession for them.
Has to Ware. Back to Castle. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Dunn over to help. Kuzma outside. Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. Castle takes a big high bounce and goes in. Castle's got 8 points.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Miller outside. And Miller throws it down hard.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now, here's Brown. Unreal.
Give it up to Brown. He's so dangerous off the bounce.
It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Son. 1:21 left here in the opening quarter. Thompson right side. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Pass to Kuzma. On the wing, Brown. Kuzma sets a screen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Alex Song.
Can't be too physical with Brown inside because he's skilled at attracting the whistle.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With the Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Son.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
And the home team has possession. 8-point game. Back to Giddey. Shot clock at 5. Miller outside. Kuzma, that's good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Domination.
Team 12.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
Over in the corner, Brown. Stolen by Thompson.
You can't get careless now, or this lead could disappear.
Poke loose. Here's Giddey. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. To the inside. Here's Zorn. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Tim, watching Alex Zorn, it's clear he can be a defensive game changer.
Well, his versatility is what jumps out at you, Kevin. Able to guard the three-point line and protect the rim. He's everything you want in a shot blocker. Timing, length, and verticality.
Baseline jumper. Miller, no luck.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
On the wing, Thompson. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Good on the bucket. Kuzma's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back to you guys.
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Second team foul.
And you can't get too physical with Giddey, or else he will draw the whistle.
And that one misses. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. The great skill development program showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Number 42.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Now here's Giddey. Left side, Brown. Shot clock at 6. Out to Miller. Fires the 3. Here's Hield. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Giddey surveying the D. And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Thompson outside. A baseline J. And Miller with the block.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
Number 25. Mitchell.
Now Mitchell. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
They get it again. Great positioning on the putback. Ware's got his first 2 points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Shots good by Miller.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. From the arc. Tried to tip it in, but couldn't quite get it. .109 left in the first half. Brown jams it in.
And Brown with bad intentions on that drive.
And stolen by Miller. On the wing, Mitchell. Clock at 6. Takes it inside. Here's Brown. And Ware pulls it down.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
Mitchell with it. No scoring in this one. Driving in. Off with the layup. That's a 2 from Hield. And so we wrap up the first half. They lead by 13. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
23.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, How much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
The line for one.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
Substitution for the away team. Number 5, Quentin Grimes.
On defense, the visitors, trailing by 13. And Quentin Grimes gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Checking in for the away team.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Brown jams it in.
Strong finish by Brown. He doesn't mess around that close to the rim. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Tim, DeAndre Ayton was coveted as the #1 overall pick back in 2018.
Well, he moves so well for a 7-footer, and he's got great touch out to the mid-range. Kevin, his offensive game is special.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the wing right side. A 3-ball. The shot by Rollins, no good. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Ayton.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it, with the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity, and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Team foul. Coming on the
Here's Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass. Mitchell's got 5.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
The drive by Mitchell. Back to Ayton. Out to Kuzma. Brown outside. And Sarr pulls it down. Fast break, here we go. Here's Grimes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the big fella Alex Sarr showing promise. Greg, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Kevin?
You just want a fair fight. Okay, thank you, Allie.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Goodness, Sarr is a different type of athlete.
Pass to Kuzma. Now Brown. Brown putting it on the deck. And they recover it. They double him with Sarr. Now Castle.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Down low. And Sarr throws it down.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Kuzma. inside. And Ayton throws it down.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
Now Sarr. Here's Castle. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And they double up Brown. Mitchell looking it over. Ayton in the corner. Here's Brown. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
And they call an illegal screen here. When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
So oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatch.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Here's Castle. Walker with the rebound. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third. Mitchell outside. Pass to Rollins. Back to Mitchell. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of the possession.
Well, and with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's Thompson. Driving to the basket. And he gets it to go.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Pass to Giddey. They set the pick. Good D by Thompson.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Castle misses. One-on-one here. And Miller throws it down hard.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Thompson outside to the paint. Here's Castle. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big time move by Miller.
Driving the lane.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Thompson outside. Back to Ware. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
And he's got the speed to get away from defenders. Giddey turning on the Jets there.
On the wing, Thompson. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Miller outside, and Ware pulls it down.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
It's Thompson off the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Oh, the slam dunk.
Monster points from Thompson. No fear in the big moment.
He takes it in. That's tipped. Pushing it up. Nobody around. Jammed in. He was headed straight to the hoop the whole way.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Castle fires. Johnson rips down the board.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Here's Miller. Now Johnson. Kuzma. And that time also a missed shot. .146 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Castle. And the shot will go down.
And the potential Castle has is intriguing. When he's scoring like that.
Whoa! He flew in there. Wow!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
So fast of foot on the run. Osir, tough to catch.
Giddy with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's Brown. Now here's Giddy. Here he goes. Good on the basket.
And I love going to Giddy there at 6'8" with his skill. Josh can get that one off anytime he wants.
Done outside. Thompson right side. Not that time. It won't go.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
So they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Second team foul.
Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
A huge two-handed slam.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
And stolen by Thompson. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So he comes up empty at the line. Miller. And he jams it in.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
Puts up the 3. That one is off. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks.